the Jamaica Public Service Company and the National Water Commission years ago to ensure that they are held accountable to deliver high-quality service standards to customers. The practice has also been extended to private water providers, and you know some of you have those in your communities. With information from the last three national customer satisfaction surveys, showing that awareness of the guaranteed standards by residential and business customers remain limited, with many customers stating that they know little to nothing about the service standards for JPS and NWC, we figured there is a need to spread the word. The genius of this Guaranteed Standards Jingles Competition, therefore, is that it both serves to increase awareness about the standards and will, we expect, provide catchy, easily remembered, and an entertaining means to keep the GS, or the guaranteed standard that is, in the minds of our public. That we are able to achieve this by engaging the public is also an added bonus and is in keeping with the OER's finest tradition of public consultation. We do like to get the public engaged in whatever we're doing. The competition was launched last November, and we received about 100 entries. The judges will share more details about the result of the competition. However, what I will say is that we set out to capture the best of the creative talents in Jamaica, and judging by the level of entries, I believe we most certainly did this. We expect that the winning jingle will stand the test of time and will not easily be a casualty of trend or fad. We know that it will resonate with OER's audience, or audiences really, and will be remembered by all who hear it on their airwaves. Congratulations to everyone who entered, who wrote a lyric, who sang a note, and thanks to the friends, families, and supporters who voted online for their favorite jingle. The competition was fierce, but we know we have a well-deserved winner. So now, I'll stand down, and Mr. Gordon Brown will come back to us, and very soon you will hear about the winners.
Thank you very much, Director General Ansad E. Hewitt. Very important that he pointed out aspects regarding how did we get here, and especially important, why. So, guaranteed standards. Get to know the guaranteed standards. We do have on location Elizabeth Bennett Marsh, Public Education Specialist, and she will now come forward to say a little thing before we get all the videos displayed. Elizabeth Bennett Marsh, Public Education Specialist. Please join us on camera.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning to our finalists, as well as to those joining us on our Facebook and YouTube pages. How are you this morning? Well, we hope so. I can see my finalists. You guys are good. Yeah, I see the thumbs up, Ms. Morris. I'm seeing you, Renardo. I'm seeing you guys. Thank you so much. So we had a good round of competition, I think. Hi, Adiel. And we wanted to, again, thank you so much for entering the competition. For those who would have logged on to our YouTube page when the online voting was going on, we want to thank you as well. Your votes did count. It made a huge difference in the final tallying of numbers. And at this point, for those who did not already see the awesome videos and the awesome entries that comprise the top 6, we're now going to throw over and let you have a listen to the hard work that we had to do, and then you'll realize what we were up against. So without further ado, I now give you the videos of the top 6 entrants in our Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition.
Adele Thomas with the song. Office of Utilities Regulation. Oh, you are. So what those couple people them will like it. Give it a support. Vote for it. I hope the judges will love it as well. Office of Utilities Regulation. Oh, you are. Regulating utilities for the benefit of all. Oh, you are. Office of Utilities Regulation. Oh, you are. Regulating utilities for the benefit of all. Did you know JPS has 24 hours? 24 hours to reconnect your light when they cut it off. When you pay. Did you know that the NWC has to install your meter missy within 30 days of your request? Guaranteed standards, no best. Office of Utilities Regulation. Oh, you are. Regulating utilities for the benefit of all. Oh, you are. Office of Utilities Regulation. Oh, you are. Regulating utilities for the benefit of all.
My name is Joel Smith, and I am from the Hampton School for Girls in St. Elizabeth, and I just want you guys to vote for me. So, thank you. Office of Utilities Regulation. Guaranteed standards, raising your expectation. You ever hear about guaranteed standards yet? The level of service you feel expect from JPS and NWC. Oh, you are and make it easy. Now have you fret about water and light? Know the standards, know your rights. Now have you block road, forget justice. Oh, you are the on top of this. Hey, oh, you are, oh, you are. Guaranteed standards, raising the bar. Oh, you are, oh, you are. Guaranteed standards, raising the bar.
So my name is Lorenzo Barrett. Just want to vote for me. I'm a teacher, and we just want to exam for me again.
Oh, you are is here for you and me, creating standards that protect the rights of you and me. Oh, you are, standards guaranteed. Guaranteed standards. Disconnection, reconnection, compensation, complaints, or account status, billing adjustment, water meters, or access. Just do all the checks that you can do and make sure everything's right. Then visit ouur.org.jm. That is our website. Select a form and fill it out, and there you make your claim to the National Water Commission and send it off to SAME. And now remember, all JPS breaches are automatically compensated to your account. Guaranteed. Guaranteed standards, yeah! Oh, you are is here for you and me, creating standards that protect the rights of you and me. Oh, you are, standards guaranteed. Guaranteed standards.
Yeah, this is Papa Michigan, and I'm in the Guaranteed Standard Jingle Competition, and I want you to vote for me, all right?
Know your rights, know your rights, know your rights. With nothing water like Guaranteed Standard for JPS and NWC. Better service for all away. Even the small water providers no bother estimated bills for you and for me, yeah. When me say they must read the meters, accurate and actual bills for kilowatts and liters. So know your rights, know your rights, know your rights, yeah. Only per rights, so you have to know your rights. Office of Utilities Regulation, working hard for the nation. So the bother bite your fingernails. Just check www.our.org.jm for details. So know your rights. Madingo, Michigan.
Renardo Lewis here. Make sure you vote for me wherever you are in the world. It's going to be online and so on, so you can vote for me from Curacao or from Timbuktu.
Office of Utilities Regulation, guaranteed standard for the nation. The who you are, yeah, this is who we are.
Water and light, we make sure the thing right. Guaranteed standards, we keep that inside. If the agreement break and I know your mistake, guaranteed standards, I go set the thing straight. Don't bother fret, me ready for stick a bet.
standards breach, you have money to get.
Office of Utilities Regulation, guaranteed standard for the nation. The OUR, yeah, this is who we are.
Guaranteed standards is an agreement between the OUR and the utilities them. Problem with the water bill, don't kick up a storm. No, full out the claims form.
Office of Utilities Regulation, guaranteed standard for the nation.
I'm Shanali. I'm Salisa.
I'm Jonathan. We're from Yellow Side.
And vote for us.
Oh yeah, oh you are ever standing up. JPSNWC, guaranteed standards are here for everyone. Oh you are standing up. Right now, regulating utilities for one and all. Right now, one and all. Standing up. Right now, regulating utilities for one and all. Right now, one and all.
Know your rights as a consumer.
Oh, you are protected.
If you use light and water, transparency, respect. OUR guarantee standards.
Ensuring value to customers. Target set time and master. Provide a way to appeal. Guaranteed standards. We standing up.
Wonderful, exciting, creative, mastery of the keyboards, voice, and instruments. Wow. I'm sure that everybody will be really keen to hear who is it that's walking away with the top prize and who's the second. At this time, however, we're going to be getting a perspective from the judges. We're going to ask Nigel Staff for the judges' report. Nigel, please go right ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well and is in good spirits. Based on the videos we just watched, you all can see how hard the process was because of how high the standard was. As judges, we're so grateful and humbled that we were chosen to be a part of this OUR Guaranteed Standard Jingles Competition. We applaud OUR for their efforts to educate the public on the guaranteed standards and holding our utility companies to the standards that they're supposed to be held to. We all are NWC and JPS customers, and we know that these guaranteed standards that were designed and implemented are for everyone's benefit. So I think the OUR is doing a tremendous job, and I think we all should applaud them. I think the idea, the conceptualization of a jingle competition as a method to educate the public, to make the public aware of what the guaranteed standards are and what is required and what is to be upheld was a brilliant one. Just the fact that per capita Jamaica is such a talented space and so many musicians, so many artistically inclined people live here, I think it was most fitting for the jingle competition to use this medium to educate the nation about the standards. So as judges, as I said, we had a hard time going through each entry, but thanks to the OUR again, we were able to use the rubric that they had stipulated in our instructions. The judges, we had rubrics which included that the jingles with the lyrics were to be catchy and they were to promote the guaranteed standards. the jingles were to flow well in terms of its delivery. The melodies were supposed to be short and catchy, simple and repetitive. The overall jingle was supposed to be very creative. There was to be an adequate use of original ideas, and the original music that flowed was to flow well and complement the lyrics and the melody. And I think all around, every jingle on some level captured very good portions of all of those rubric. So I think the workshops and the information that was disseminated to the public was well received and well understood. So the judges, I was pleased to be a part of a panel of judges of, I think, what I'd call the highest standard. You have Mr. Conroy Wilson. He is the head of ASHE, and we all know that ASHE is a premier talent development institution. And ASHE is responsible for some of our best performers that we know enjoy in Jamaica. He has extensive experience in honing of every kind of talent in all the art forms from Jamaica. We also had Mr. Wayne McGregor. He's a practicing attorney and a functioning musician. He plays the guitars and he's also a vocalist. His legal background had helped us, especially in terms of making sure that the legal aspects of the jingles were covered. There was no copyright infringement, there was no plagiarism, there wasn't any interpolation, stuff like that. So he was very critical and very integral in the whole process. And then myself, Nigel Staff, I'm a record producer, songwriter, and musician. And I basically co-written, produced, and performed with practically every major act out of Jamaica. So, as I said, we did a lot of work. The process we used was, first of all, individually as judges, we got all the entries, and the entries had no names. There were numbers. They were identified by a number. So we had no idea who the person was. It was just an algorithm. So each of us went through all the entries. There were almost 100 entries. I think it was 97 to be exact. And using the rubric, we had to go through each of them and make score. We had to have a tabulation of every single entry. And that was the most arduous part of the process, because from the beginning of the process to the end of the process, the standard was just so high, and you wondered if you were marking too easy or too hard for a particular. So I personally found myself going back through each entry a couple of times, well, which I thought was really good. But as I said, the caliber of entries were generally very good, but some of the entries just by default had a higher standard than the others. After we did that process, each individual judge picked 6 top entries, 3 from the open category and 3 from the schools category. And it was so pleasing to realize that when we first met as judges, our 6 finalists were basically the same. As I said, thanks to the rubric and the process, it had us in sync. And the few differences that we had was actually good, because it helped us to cover all the perspectives and to see how each person would look at each entry to make sure that it was of the standard that would make it a finalist. So the differences, which were few, and the expertise of the judges, in my opinion, covered the full spectrum of what needed to be covered, so that we came up to these 6 finalists. I'd also like to say this. The standards of the 6 were so high that there were very few tweaks that needed to be made. the quality of the audio, the quality of the production, the quality of the execution of the instrumentation and the vocalization was so good. There were in other competitions that I've been a part of, most of these ads would have had to be re-recorded. But for this particular competition, this particular episode, it was so good that it was basically plug and play, if you want to say that. So we'd like to, as judges, thank everybody that considered us. We thank the OUR for granting us the opportunity, and we thank the entrants especially for making our work so fulfilling and making us feel good about the standard that our culture and our entertainment is at, despite what many may think. We're happy to be a part of it, and we hope that whenever the OUR deems it necessary to have another competition, we'll also be considered. And we like to consider all 6 finalists and indeed every entrant a winner on some level. And we look forward to hear who the winner is. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Judge Nigel Staff, for the judge's report and taking us through the rubric, how each entry was supposed to have been scored, and the measurement, you mentioned those as well. How did the entries line up against that? And from that, we have our winners. However, the winners, who came second? Who came first? For that, we ask Elizabeth Bennett Marsh, OER's public education specialist, to come forward and tell us second place in student and the open. Please join us, Elizabeth Bennett Marsh.
Thank you very much, Gordon. As our Director General said earlier in the proceedings, the competition was fierce. Professionals, semi-professionals, and non-professionals competed against each other for an opportunity to win fantastic cash prizes and bragging rights in our Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition. While, as expected, we had a mixed bag of entries, we were overall very happy with the submissions that we received. We were even more pleased that persons took the time to learn about the Guaranteed Standards so they could create lyrics, original melody, and rhythm, and enter their work to be assessed by others. And that's not always an easy task to do. This morning, we will announce the outcome of the culmination of the votes by the judges, members of the public, and of course, the OUR. Congratulations to all those who made the top 3 in each of their categories. And I now ask all of them to go on camera because I think, as students and as professionals and semi-professionals, etc., you all deserve a round of applause for making it to the top 3 out of almost 100 competitors. Thank you, Jonathan. I see Jonathan clapping. Yes, clap yourself, man. Clap yourself. Well deserved. So, for those who still don't know them, I will list them. So the top 3 entries in the students' competition: Jewel Smith from Hampton School in St. Elizabeth, Shanley McLeish, Jonathan Bailey, and Celisa Brown from Yallis High in St. Thomas, and Lorenzo Barrett from Kingston High. In the open category, Renardo Lewis, Anthony Fairclough, we know him better as Papa Michigan, and Adiel Thomas. Congratulations all. It now falls to me to announce the second place winners in the students category and in the open category. First, the students category. The description of this finalist's entry form states, this entry speaks about the Office of Utilities Regulation and its mandate to educate the public about the guaranteed standards. It alludes to the problems customers face and suggests a solution. The judges quite liked this composition and felt that it appealed to younger consumers. The chorus was very strong and had good content on the guaranteed standards. The second place winner in this category will take home $100,000 and the music teacher who helped him or her $75,000. The second place winner in the student category is, and I would normally have my drum roll, Lorenzo Barrett and his teacher, Jade Morgan. Congratulations. Now it's time for the second place winner in the open category. Now, this winner was very popular in the public voting section especially. The judges quite liked this entry as well, and felt it was a good compilation which had a wide appeal across all age groups. The chorus was catchy with a direct link to the OUR. The second place winner in the open category will receive $100,000. And the second place winner in the open category is Adiel Thomas. Congratulations to Lorenzo Barrett, second place winner in the students category, and Adiel Thomas, second place winner in the open category. Gordon.
Thanks again, Liz. Congratulations to our second place winners. Of course, from second place we go to first place. And to announce the first place winner in the student category is Marlon Williams, Senior Education Officer and Head of Performing Arts Section at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. At this time, I would like to have student Jewel Smith and music teachers Alison Morris, Edward Reed, and all the other students, Lorenzo, everyone, students, I need to have you on screen, along with your teachers. Okay, so all students, please join us on screen. Getting that ready. Teachers, yes. So at this point in time now, I'm going to ask Marlon Williams, Senior Education Officer and Head of Performing Arts Section at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, to tell us who won in the student category.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner in the student category of the OUR's Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition. Thanks to the OUR for getting our secondary and tertiary level students involved. It comes at a time of great challenges in the education sector. Not least among them are the frustration being experienced by many of our students in navigating the online platform for classes and the significant downturn in face-to-face interactions with their colleagues. We know how important socialization is for them, especially at this stage. When we were asked by the OUR to issue a schools bulletin to our regional directors, school board chairpersons, principals, and all public and private educational institutions, advising them of the competition, we did not hesitate. Certainly, the jingle competition provided a well-needed distraction for those who opted to participate. It also provided a platform for them to explore their creative sides, something we always encourage. I know many of them, as well as their music teachers, really enjoyed the process of learning about the guaranteed standards, translating it into lyrics, and then finding the melody and the rhythm. Having listened to the top 3 entries in the students category, I am heartened by the high quality. It is obvious that a lot of work went into them, and I want to say, well done teachers and students. All of you are winners today, regardless of the outcome. The winning student will walk away with a whopping $250,000. Let me repeat that. A whopping $250,000. And the winning teacher or teachers will walk away with $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting for, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the students category of the OUR's Guaranteed Standard Jingle Competition is none other than a student from one of the participating schools. That student or students is no other person than a very talented student indeed. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the students category of the OUR's Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition is Miss Joelle Smith from the Hampton School, and the teacher or teachers who have won the $100,000 is Miss or Mrs. Allison Morris and Mr. Edward Reed. Congratulations, Hampton School.
Thank you, Sir Marlon Williams, Senior Education Officer and Head of Performing Arts Section at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. I now invite the student who won, Joelle Smith, to say a few words. As well, after that, I would like to hear from music teachers for the winner of the student category. And now we hear from Joelle Smith. Please go right ahead.
Good morning to everyone, and I hope everyone has a prosperous weekend, and I hope everyone is doing well today. I just wanted to give thanks to everyone, in the OUR. This is a wonderful opportunity, and I believe that what you guys are doing is so beneficial for us today. It's inclusive of not only adults but young children in our generation who can be so against certain things that they may take as being always for old people. So I'm so very thankful, and I'm so very grateful for my music teachers, Mrs. Morris. I've known her for so long, and I love her so much because she has done a lot for me, and she means the world to me. And my other music teacher, Mr. Edward Reed, who I know he created the track, and we've been, when we were practicing, it was a lot. And I'm just so grateful for the both of them because they are, to put it lightly, they're awesome. And just thank you again. And I hope you all have a good day.
Ladies first, shall we?
All right. Hi, everybody. Hi. I think you can see the big St. Elizabeth smile must be filling up the whole screen. I don't know if you can see anything else. I am so very, very happy and so very, very grateful and so very, very proud of Joelle and our team. This has been certainly a team effort. Mapari, Edward Reed, myself, and Joelle, all of us brought our peculiar talents to this situation, and it really is great. Thank you so much to the OUR. Big up to all the other participants, whether you are an ultimate winner or not. But man, to know that we made it to this top 6 out of 97, big up ourselves, all of us. Yeah, thank you. I am lost for words. I'm really very, very happy Big up to Hampton School, who always supports us in our creative endeavors. Is a lot of original music we have coming out of Hampton. And if you haven't heard it yet, you need to try and listen. Look for Hampton School Music Department on YouTube, and you'd be surprised to see what we're up to there. But thank you so much, OUR. You didn't have to go about it this way. You didn't have to include students. You didn't have to include unknowns, but you chose to strike out in a particular way. And I really want to commend you. And I knew nothing of the guaranteed standards either before this. So if nobody else has learned anything, I have. So thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you.
All right. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you again. First, I must big up to God. I must big up God. He is the one who gave us inspiration to put this music together, knowing that a competition, when we talk about competition, we're talking about talents, a lot of talents. I'm sure Jamaica is full of talents. And I am, right now I'm nervous because being a winner is like, it's the first time achieving something great worldwide. So I'm really appreciative. Thanks to Hampton School, right? I would encourage anybody to go to Hampton School, right? I want to thank Mrs. Morris. My word, Mrs. Morris. I don't know. I can't express how gifted you are, Mrs. Morris. I'm really speechless right now. And the team, Mrs. Morris and Joel, I'm sure that when I saw you cried, we all felt it because we know what being a winner is. I know what a winner feels like. OUR, information on you are. Those who entered the competition, you all did well too. I must say that the music, everything, lyrics, they are so good. The competition was tight, and when the judges say that it has been it was a tough choice, it really was. But to be a winner, I'm really proud of myself. Thanks to everybody who voted. Right, I've sent out the link once I got it, and I'm just seeing votes coming in and in. All right. So thank you very much all, and may God bless you.
And if I may just round up for Mr. Reed, putting out that call for anybody to come to Hampton, please, it's a girls' school. You're here, so we don't want no.
No.
It's Hampton School for Girls. And
girls, definitely.
I was really remiss. The Hampton Old Girls Association, they really supported us in the voting section. So all those people who voted, whether you're a Hamptonian or not, really, thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your entries. We're going now to the open category. And with the open category, like the student category, we had many excellent entries. It was really difficult, and the judges pointed out the scoring rubric and judges' report. It was really hard to get to this point, selection of a finalist in the open. To make that announcement, however, is Avery Crooks, Music Development Specialist at JCDC, Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. I now invite Ms. Crooks to come on screen. Ms. Crooks?
Good morning, everyone. So good to see you, so good to be here. It is indeed my pleasure. I promise that I won't draw you out like Marlon just did, all right? I know we were on just the edge of the chair, you know? Oh boy. Yes, it is my pleasure, my ultimate pleasure to be here. Music is the heartbeat of the Jamaican people. It is steeped in our bones, thanks to our ancestry. Jamaica has given to the world many musical genres, and we all love music. From the chartered driver, like Mr. Gooden, my friend, the banker, the vendor, from the toddler to the aged, we enjoy music and we are positively affected by rhythms and melody that speak their own language. As I said when I spoke at the launch of the OUR's Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition in November last year, having this competition has many benefits, one of which is the opportunity that is given to showcase our talents. Another is, of course, the monetary reward that cannot be overlooked. And if you want to speak of an organization that not just talk the talk, they walk the walk. You ever hear about putting your mouth where your money is? Putting your money where your mouth is. Yes, that's the OUR. You have really come through, and I must say, congratulations, job well done to Mrs. Bennett Marsh and the entire team. Having had the privilege of participating in some of the OUR's workshops surrounding this competition, and even before that, my association over the years here at the JCDC with music teachers and music professionals, I have no doubt of the wealth of musical talent that exists here. And we saw that on display with these 6 finalists. Congratulations to you all. I'm very happy that we got the opportunity to really see this on display in this competition. This winning entry was a favorite among the judges, as well as other groups of persons who listened. The winner in the open category will walk away with $250,000. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jamaicans all, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the open category of the OUR's Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition is none other, Renardo is dying, is none other than Anthony Fairclough, otherwise known as Papa Michigan. Congratulations, Papa Michigan. I've known of your work and your music from I was a child. Your work precedes you. Congratulations, you are the winner of the open category of the Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition.
Thank you very much. I have to thank the OUR for this competition. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, I have to thank the OUR for this competition, bringing in the schools, which is very good. I came from the school as an artist back in 1978. And while I was there, I was speaking to one of the schools that had about 4 children, rather 3. And I was telling them that you just have to go out there and do it. No matter what people say. As long as you compete, you're a winner. And to all of the participants, I just want to tell you that we all win. Because when I was in the festival, I remember when Toots said, the whole of we are winner, Michi. The whole of we are winner. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my co-writer, David Geddes, who brought this to my attention that Michigan the OUR is for us, and I think you should enter the competition. And I said, all right, if you think it is good for me, I'll do it. When I told my friends Saturday about the OUR, they were planning something. I don't know what they were talking about. But from I said, OUR, everybody attention. Everybody just stop and say, what you say, OUR? Because I don't have to work at JPS or NWC. But all I know them said to me, say, Michi, when we hear about OUR, you know, everybody stand at attention around here, you know. So the OUR is for us, and that's very good. Thankful to be in the competition. I want to say big respect to everybody out there, all the fan bases, and I hope the people know that the OUR is there for them. Because my friends them didn't know, even me never know much about it, but now I'm very aware of it. And I'm very thankful for that. Glad for the competition. I want to give the Most High God praise because I've been doing this for 43 years, and somehow I always wonder how I do it, but now I understand. When you put the Most High God in front, everything is good. So to all participants, let me tell you, put the Father first, and everything is good. Whether I came first, second, or third, is the will of the Most High. So I'm very thankful, and I'm deeply humbled, and much love to everybody, my family and all my friends. Thanks.
Wonderful. Well done, sir. Well done. And congratulations to all the open category finalists. Well done. It was really difficult, and this was a hard road to travel. However, we got it done. Thanks to the judges, of course, it was done. But it really comes down to the dedicated effort of every person who had an input in these jingles. The winners have been announced, but to announce the overall winner of the Guaranteed Standards Jingle Competition, I now invite Cheryl Lewis, Deputy Director General at OUR, to come and make that declaration. Cheryl.
Thank you, Gordon, and good morning to everyone. It is my pleasure to be here this morning to announce the overall winner. The competition was good. The entries demonstrated the rich musical heritage of Jamaica. It showcased the talents that is right across this nation and which OUR sought to harness. But alas, we can only have one overall winner, to our regret. So it is my honor this morning to announce which jingle is adjudicated to be the best overall winner and will go on to be used by the OUR as the Guaranteed Standards Jingle. This entry was loved by the members of the public, the judges, and the OUR team members. We felt that this jingle captured the essence of what we wanted to communicate. It had a catchy tune that we hope members of the public will latch onto. Those who heard it felt the melody and rhythm. It had widespread appeal and could resonate with all audiences. One of the judges stated that it was well written, catchy, speaks to consumer rights, embodies the key objectives, which is to educate persons about the guaranteed standards and to tell them that utilities are to be held accountable. Musically, it was also hailed for its artistic quality. So, is it Joel, the pride of Hampton High and St. Mess, or is it Papa Michigan? It is indeed my pleasure this morning to announce that the winner of the best overall Guaranteed Standards Jingle is, could we have the drum roll? Anthony Papa Michigan Faircloth with Know Your Rights. So it's Papa Michigan again. And we say congrats to Papa Michigan and to all the other finalists and to all the other entrants. We indeed are blessed, and it is our pleasure to have had this competition and your participation. The OUR really looks forward to other competitions where you can encourage others and spread the information about the OUR and what the OUR is about, and also to promote the jingle which has been selected as the winner. So we thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Papa Michigan, congratulations again, well deserved. And so we look forward to working with you in order to get this on the TV, in the public space, and to ensure that persons know their rights. Thank you all.
Cheryl Lewis, one of OUR's Deputy Director Generals. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for taking the time to join us. We would first now need to say that we will invite the first and second place winners and the teachers to our offices on Friday this week to receive their checks. Yes, they have to get their prizes, and we will be showing on social media everyone enjoying themselves receiving the check. In the Bible, Hosea said, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." We're not talking about the same situation right here now. But the fact is that a lack of knowledge is in fact a plague upon us as it relates to utility consumer knowledge of their rights and responsibilities. I encourage everyone to visit our website, our.org.jm. Get to know the guaranteed standards. It's to your benefit as a utility consumer to do so. And to bring this event to a close, we need to say thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone who entered the competition. Your entries were awesome. The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, thank you for your support, which included dispatching a schools bulletin to all schools regarding the competition. Matthew Silpot, who provided invaluable advice and helped to galvanize music teachers to support their students to generate the entries. Marlon Williams, who assisted us in getting the word out and inviting workshops to spread the message. Regional education offices. The teams at these regional education offices sent out information to schools in their regions to make sure that everybody had a chance to know about this and learn about the guaranteed standards and submit their entries. Avery Crooks from JCDC, excellence as a resource person who provided guidance and conducted our workshops in music. Music organizations including studios, JCAP, Jaria, some people say Jaria, some people say Jaria, your choice. But they helped to spread the word. They got people involved, spreading the word. They did flyers, WhatsApp messages. They got people involved. Our judges, Nigel Staff, Conroy Wilson, and our own Wayne McGregor, your professional guidance, the adjudication of the entries. It took time. It took skill. We express our appreciation for that involvement. Our internal planning team, including Ryan Riley and Peter Gay Campbell, who helped us organize behind the scenes. Our executives, as well as our Consumer and Public Affairs Director, Yvonne Nicholson, for support and guidance in developing this project. And Play Media Technical Services for today's proceedings, we say thanks also for seamless production. Thank you, our viewing audience, for joining us. Keep checking our newly redesigned website as well as our social media pages for lots of vital utility consumer information. Continue to keep safe, keep blessed.
Yeah, this is Papa Michigan, and I'm in the Guaranteed Standard Jingle Competition, and I want you to vote for me, all right?
Know your rights, know your rights, know your rights. We love it water like Guaranteed Standard for JPS and NWC. Better service for all of we. Even the small water providers no bugger estimated bills for you and for me, yeah. When me say them must read me, cause accurate and actual bills for kilowatts and liters. So know your rights, know your rights, know your rights, yeah. Whole heap of rights, so you have to know your rights. Office of Utilities Regulation, working hard for the nation. So the bother bite your fingernails. Just check www.our.org.jm for the